Hey, Fins fans. I'm Derek and welcome to the channel. Here you will know everything about Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins face a pivotal decision in the upcoming NFL season, securing reliable quarterback insurance for Tua Tagovailoa. With Tagovailoa's recent injury history and the team's aspirations for a deep playoff run, the need for a seasoned backup quarterback is critical. Ryan Tannehill, a former Dolphin and seasoned NFL veteran, presents a compelling option to fill this role. Knowing the current condition of Miami's backup QBs, let's evaluate why Grier should bring Tannehill back to Miami. First, my friends, can I ask you a favor? If you like what we're doing here, show your support by clicking the like button. It's a great way to help us. Thank you for your support. Ryan Tannehill is no stranger to Miami. Drafted by the Dolphins as the 8th overall pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, Tannehill spent 7 seasons as the team's starting quarterback. During his time in Miami, Tannehill accumulated 20,434 passing yards, 123 touchdowns, and a completion percentage of 62.8%. His tenure was marked by moments of brilliance, but also marred by injuries and inconsistent team performance. After parting ways with the Dolphins, Tannehill found renewed success with the Tennessee Titans, where he led the team to multiple playoff appearances and was named to the Pro Bowl in 2019. Tannehill's experience and familiarity with the Dolphins organization make him an attractive option as a backup. His play style, characterized by precise short to intermediate throws and an ability to execute play-action passes, aligns well with head coach Mike McDaniel's offensive scheme. McDaniel's system, which relies heavily on quick reads and the ability to stretch the field horizontally, could benefit from Tannehill's veteran presence, especially considering the explosive playmakers the Dolphins have at their disposal. Behind Tua Tagovailoa, the Dolphins currently have Mike White and Skylar Thompson as backup options. While both have shown flashes of potential, neither has the experience or track record to inspire confidence as a long-term solution should Tagovailoa miss significant time. White, with a 2-5 record as a starter, and Thompson, who has only 3 starts under his belt, presents significant risks if thrust into a starting role for an extended period. This lack of depth underscores the need for a more seasoned option like Tannehill, who has proven his ability to manage games and lead teams to victory in high-pressure situations. His experience in handling the rigors of an NFL season, coupled with his familiarity with Miami's culture and expectations, makes him a logical choice to bolster the Dolphins' QB room. One of the primary considerations for the Dolphins in pursuing Tannehill is the financial aspect. Tannehill's last contract with the Titans was a 4-year, $118 million deal, but his market value has significantly decreased due to age and recent injuries. Spotrac projects his value at around $7.7 million annually. However, given the current salary cap constraints, the Dolphins only have $1.89 million in cap space, making it challenging to sign Tannehill without making roster adjustments. Releasing Mike White could free up an additional $3.5 million in cap space, bringing the total available to approximately $5.39 million. While this still falls short of Tannehill's projected market value, there is a possibility that his price could drop as the season progresses and his options become more limited. The Dolphins could potentially negotiate a deal that aligns with their cap limitations, making Tannehill a feasible addition to the roster. Should Tua Tagovailoa suffer an injury during the season, Ryan Tannehill could step in and provide the Dolphins with a steady hand at quarterback. Tannehill has demonstrated his ability to thrive in systems with strong supporting casts. During the 2020 season, he threw for 3,819 yards and 33 touchdowns, largely due to the presence of playmakers like A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry. In Miami, Tannehill would have the luxury of working with an even more talented receiving core, featuring Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and the potential addition of Odell Beckham Jr. His ability to distribute the ball efficiently to these dynamic playmakers could keep the Dolphins' offense humming, even in Tagovailoa's absence. Furthermore, Tannehill's experience in the postseason would be invaluable for a Dolphins team with aspirations of making a deep playoff run. Ryan Tannehill could play a role similar to that of Nick Foles, who famously led the Philadelphia Eagles to a Super Bowl victory after stepping in for an injured Carson Wentz. Like Foles, Tannehill is a quarterback who has experienced both the highs and lows of an NFL career. He understands the pressures of being a starter, as well as the importance of being prepared as a backup. Now I want to know your opinion. What do you think Miami should do? Fully trust Mike White and Skylar Thompson if Tua Tagovailoa breaks down in the middle of the season? Or make all the adjustments for a contract with Ryan Tannehill? Do you trust the backup QBs? Could the Dolphins afford to pay $7.7 million for 4 years? Would it be worth it? Leave what you think in the comments. Remember to support the channel, leave your like and subscribe. Don't miss any update, news, or insight about the Dolphins, always stay ahead. See you soon.